Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video today I'm going to be talking about what's the difference between cloud computing and hosting on an online web server. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, includes servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics, intelligence, and more over the internet to offer faster innovation, flexible resources, and economics of scale. You typically pay only for the cloud services you use, eliminating the upfront cost associated with building and maintaining your own IT infrastructure. What is hosting on an online web server? Hosting on an online web server is a type of web hosting where your website is hosted on a physical server that is owned and operated by a web hosting company. You can rent a space on a web server to store your website's files and make them accessible to visitors. Here is a table that summarizes the key differences between cloud computing and web hosting. The difference is in the cloud computing infrastructure is managed by cloud provider and web hosting managed by the web hosting provider. And the cloud computing scalability is highly scalable and in the web hosting it can be scalable but to lesser extent that cloud computing than cloud computing. Pricing in the pricing in the cloud computing is pay as you go, and for the web hosting the pricing is typically priced on a monthly or annual basis. In the cloud computing, less control over the underlying infrastructure. In the web hosting, more control over the underlying infrastructure. Cloud computing less complex to manage and web hosting more complex to manage. Which option is right for you? The best option for you will depend on your specific needs. If you need a highly scalable and reliable solution, then cloud computing is the better option. If you are on a tight budget and do not need a lot of resources, then hosting on an online web server may be a better option for you. Here are some additional things to consider when choosing between cloud computing and hosting on an online web server. Type of website. What type of website do you have? If you have a simple website with low traffic, then hosting on an online web server may be sufficient. If you have a complex website with high traffic, then cloud computing is a better option. Growth plans. Do you plan on growing your website in the future? If so, then cloud computing is a better option as it more scalable. Budget. How much are you willing to spend on hosting? Cloud computing can be more cost effective than hosting on an online web server, but it's important to compare the cost carefully before making a decision. That's all for today. Hope you have understood the topic. Thank you all. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Bye bye.